At this time, I would like to welcome the president for the class of 2022, Adam Hussein, to the podium.
Hi everyone, my name is Adam Hussein. I'm up here today because for the past 2 years, I've had the privilege and honor of being the president of the class of 2022. Thank you all so much for being here. This is the first graduation in 3 years where all of us will be walking together. So let's quickly hear it for the class of 2022, Dr. Riley, Mr. Bishop, Mr. Travers, and everyone else who worked hard to make this possible. It wouldn't be right to leave without addressing the novelty of the past couple years. So I speak today to you, the class of 2022, as the sophomores who won Spirit Day but lost the end of their year, the juniors who were thrown into all the stress and confusion of online school, and finally the seniors who have given MHS a comeback. With all that's happened, it's easy to look back and say that we were cheated, that we had it worse than years behind us, that we missed out on the elusive high school experience. And in some ways, that may be true. But despite all the losses we've been forced to endure, we've persevered. Each day dealing with every cancellation, COVID restriction, or historic event that to us was just another day in quarantine, we've become stronger and more resilient than any other class of high school students before us. We may not have walked barefoot uphill to make it to school, but we have taken enough charge to wake up every morning and learn in an environment where our success was solely dictated by our own initiative. An environment where we learned that it was no longer enough to rely on our teachers and peers to keep us afloat. While our 2-week break turned into a 2-year mess, we're here. We're the last class standing to experience a non-COVID year, and we've spent our final time here leading the charge back to normalcy. In what other class have students walked around all day in orange body paint, dressed up as Oompa Loompas just to win a costume contest? What other class has run into the school chanting so loud that even the teachers went outside to see what all the commotion was about? What other class has led a hockey team to the Garden for a championship game after a junior season that was disrupted by a worldwide pandemic? Let's hear it for the hockey team. Not only have we given MHS a comeback, but we've likely also made comebacks in our own lives. Whether it's as small as being able to leave the house without a mask, or as big as starting a TikTok account with over 280,000 followers, shout out Big Boy Cooks, we move forward. The point I'm trying to make is, after all that we've been through, there's not an obstacle we can't overcome, not a barrier we can't break, and not a ceiling to our potential. Hold up, let me flip the page. While there may be things about high school that you want to forget, remember the good times. Remember how it felt to dress up every Spirit Week and take pictures with your friends in the foyer. Remember how funny it was hearing underclassmen, and really the whole school, say Byron after inventing it as underclassmen ourselves. Remember lifting weights with your Spanish teacher after school in the weight room because he's just that cool. Shout out to you, Mr. Padilla. Whether or not you were who you wanted to be in high school, you made it out. You're all sitting right here next to me. One of the biggest gifts you'll get from graduating, and COVID for that matter, is a blank slate. If you're not yet who you want to be, now is the time to reinvent yourself. Take action, break the cycle, put yourself out there, change whatever it is you don't like about yourself. I want to quickly take a moment to thank some of the people who have really helped me across the years. Mama and Baba, we came to this country with nothing, yet you still managed to give me everything, and for that, I'm eternally grateful. Now for my friends, both Jacobs, one of them who's actually sitting right here, went to middle school with him, Noah, my vice president, Jeremy LaCroix, Gabe, Andres, Adam, Steve, Ethan, Caillou, Mariana, and Shina. Whether or not you're all here, you guys made both school and life bearable, and for that, I wouldn't trade our memories for anything. I also want to quickly thank faculty, administration, and the school committee for working hard to give us the best possible school experience in the worst possible circumstances. Let's hear it for all of them. Come on. 2 years of COVID, and we're still all here. To those I named, and so many others, teachers, mentors, friends, and even those I don't get along with, thank you. You made me me. We're all about to venture off without the backbone of everything we had here at Marlborough High. It's time to do the things you've always wanted to do, to become the person you've always wanted to be, because whatever or whoever that is, I'm confident that it's going to put older generations to shame. To quote esteemed poet and wise philosopher, Taylor Swift, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Thank you. Now, before Dr. Riley comes up, I want to quickly take a selfie with all my classmates. So everybody say cheese. Damn, none of you show up. Yeah, maybe the tent doesn't work for this. Thank you, guys.